Yogis, it's Leanne from Epic Yoga, and I want to take a couple minutes to share with you some tips about downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is one of the fundamental yoga poses you're going to do throughout your practice, and so it's so important to make sure your alignment is set up in a way that will not injure you and will enhance your practice, but actually give you the benefits of the pose as well. So to come to downward facing dog, a lot of times we'll start from child's pose. So on the floor, pressing your palms into your mat, knees spread wide. Press your forehead down into the ground. Lift your elbows up off the floor. And then right here, just start to come into your breath. Taking a few long, slow, and deep inhales and exhales. From here, you're pretty much set up into downward facing dog. Keep your feet right where they're at. Press down into your hands. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. And then with your knees bent, start to pull your chest towards your thighs. From here, press down into your hands. And then really start to draw your inner ankles back and your heels towards the floor. So you let your chest fall toward your thighs. Your eyes are going about 18 inches beyond your feet. So your drishti, or your gazing point, is about right back here beyond your mat. Now if it helps, you can physically put something there so your eyes know where to go. You can also look up towards the belly button. That's another traditional drishti, or gazing point. What we see a lot in downward facing dog is this. Now, a lot of times, the reason why we see this is you'll have a mat that's really slippery. So we'll see people in downward facing dog kind of like this, with the back arched up and all of the weight forward. So the weight's really pressing down into my wrists and down into my shoulders. So your shoulders, if you've ever had a practice where your shoulders are just aching at the end, it's likely that your weight's so far forward for that downward facing dog. So again, it kind of looks like this. The remedy to that is to bend your knees a lot, pull your hips up and back, pressing your hands down into the floor. So each and every knuckle presses down, and then your chest can come towards your thighs. Right, so from there, from here, what we don't want to see, and this is what we do want to see. If you find you're slipping, you may want to upgrade your mat. I use a Jade Harmony mat. These mats, I say they almost have like a sandpaper consistency on top. It's a little bit rough, but it makes it so that you stick. Now, if I were to show you what it's like on just a random mat, I'll grab one. Let me show you. Oh boy. I just grab the mat out of the lost and found. So if I use this, it's a nice thick plush mat, but what you're gonna see is I'm gonna slide. So if I press my hands down, my head down, I'm sliding and the mat's stretching. So I'm feeling like I have to have my weight forward, because if I try to go into down dog, I end up falling to the floor. So if you need to upgrade your mat, we have all of our in-stock mats just right now until we run out, or until the 19th, on sale for 20% off, which is something we never do, but we're just rotating our inventory. So it's an opportunity for you to upgrade your practice and your mat and save a little bit of money. All right,